This is Jake Bazicki with an ACT Science conflicting viewpoints question. This question is asking us about the perspective of scientist 2. It's asking us about the reason the Himalayas are growing taller every year. Fun fact: in Nepal they actually pronounce this Himalayas, not Himalayas. Himalayas. So anyway, so we're going to be looking in scientist 2's perspective to see what they say about the Himalayas, which for scanning scientist 2 perspective, we see right here, Himalayas. This process also causes earthquakes and volcanoes to be prevalent around plate boundaries and is the reason Himalayas are growing taller every year. What process? The Earth's plates collide, forcing one plate under the other plate. This pushes the top plate up to form mountains. Okay, so there's two plates. They are colliding. The top one is being forced up to form a mountain, and that is the reason that the Himalayas are growing taller every year. So if we're looking, we should keep that in mind. So the forcing one plate under the other plate, this pushes the top plate up to form mountains. So we should keep that in mind as we're looking at the answer choices, and we're still going to go through one by one using process of elimination to get the right answer. Answer choice A says that the plate forming the Himalayas is being forced up by the plate underneath. That sounds like that could be right. It seems in line with what we just read. Answer choice B, the mountains are heating underneath, swelling under the pressure of the asthenosphere. Whenever I would read that question, I would look back to see if it says anything about asthenosphere. And we see that the Earth's crust is divided into many moving plates. These plates float on a layer of liquid rock called the asthenosphere, so it is mentioned. But it says that the plates collide, forcing one plate to go under another one. So it does mention the asthenosphere, so we're not going to eliminate this one right away. See if there's any other better answers. Frequent earthquakes cause the Earth to shift, forcing the mountains upwards. It does mention earthquakes, but it just mentions that the process of the plates colliding causes earthquakes in addition to mountain formation, so that's not the right answer. Scientist 2 does not believe the Himalayas are growing taller every year. We see that the scientist 2 explicitly says that the Himalayas are growing taller every year, so we can eliminate that one. So we're in between answer choice B and answer choice A. And answer choice A is explicitly mentioned here in the passage. And also, even if it does mention the asthenosphere and the pressure of the asthenosphere, it is the plates that are causing the mountain formation, forcing one plate under the other, that is explicitly mentioned here, not the force of the asthenosphere. At least as far as scientist 2's perspective is concerned. Answer choice A is the right one.